All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Of course, the reason you subscribe to our channel is for our daily videos, keeping you informed on everything going on with Bitcoin, crypto, the whole market. Smash the like button. Let's jump right in. So, major support has just been broken. This happened just a few hours ago. We fell below our last major low, which was at 9,600. We fell below that to 9,200, so a lower low, and we bounced back up, not by much. At the time of recording, Bitcoin's sitting at around 9,400. And this is, actually you can see here, this is a good example of how support turns to resistance. So I drew this red line of support several days ago. It's 10,900. I mean, you can see this was support. We broke below this, and then when we were coming back up, this turned into resistance, and we were not able to break above. We fell down, and we're actually in an accumulation support level that we saw a month ago in June. You can see right here. So from the 2019 top to the last major bottom, we have seen a 33% correction from the top. So would a 33% correction be a good time to buy in a bull market? Well, if the past is any indication, then yes, it probably would be. Myself, I'm getting a little greedy. I just set a buy order at around 8,600. So you can see it's just at the top of this green support area that I drew here, again, several days ago. Now, if we never fall this low, if we never see 8,600 again, yeah, I'm willing to risk losing the opportunity to buy the dip, and, the market will go on without me. That's okay. If we do fall to my target, that would be about a 37% correction from the top, and that would be a buy that I would be happy to make. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have a buy order set? Did you buy this dip? Are you trying to buy this dip? Let me know in the comments. I respond to almost every single comment. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. CoinMarketCap.com, very red. Bitcoin is bleeding. The altcoins are bleeding. Wow. Are there any good buys, do you think, as far as altcoins go? I mean, personally, I am not buying any altcoins right now, but maybe you're trying to take on some major risk-reward potential here. Maybe you're buying. I mean, just looking, XRP, 29 cents. 29 cents, I mean, it is on the verge of breaking below support that it has held for a long time. Or maybe it'll hold the support, right? Maybe this is a good time to buy XRP and it'll bounce back up again. Or Litecoin, $79. Man, we are less than a month away from its halving, and Litecoin is $79. Anybody buying Litecoin out there? Is anybody buying Litecoin? Let me know. Let's move on to some recent news. This is interesting. Straight out of CNBC, the House GOP leader McCarthy, while bashing Facebook's Libra, says, "I like Bitcoin." So the House Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy, says he likes the decentralized nature and security of Bitcoin. He says, "I want to see decentralization because Libra concerns me and they're going to control the market." I think that is a very fair assessment, Kevin. He says, "When I'm on Facebook, I'm not the customer, I'm the product. Facebook is free because they sell your data to make money. They're not decentralized." Now, of course, as far as decentralization goes, to address these concerns, Facebook set up Libra. It's run by a nonprofit consortium supported by a range of firms and organizations, including Visa, PayPal, as well as tech giants such as eBay, Lyft, Spotify, and Uber. So Facebook's saying, oh, we are decentralized. Look at how many big-time companies are going to, look how decentralized we are. Yeah, right. Anyway, this is interesting to see. Kudos to you, McCarthy, GOP leader. This guy gets it. And being a GOP leader, I guess him and Trump are butting heads a little bit.
Wrong.
Next piece of news. Another exit scam. So I'm not sure if this was an altcoin or what it was, but apparently something called NovaChain has just shut down. So they closed both their website. Their Twitter account, and they stopped replying to emails. And apparently, if you read this article, this was promoted by cryptocurrency YouTubers. I've never heard of it. Nobody I follow has talked about it as far as I know. But according to this author, he says, "I first learned about NovaChain from a YouTuber who I follow called Crypto Hack, or Hack Crypto, bad name, who currently has more than 25,000 subscribers. He promoted NovaChain in one of his videos that he posted a couple weeks ago. The video was called NovaChain Cryptocurrency High Frequency Trading Bot Passive Income Update. And he claimed it was a trusted source to earn passive crypto. So this was some sort of trading bot. So I wanted to bring this up because I think this is a good reminder. The big takeaway is take what cryptocurrency YouTubers say with a grain of salt. I mean, even me. I mean, yes, I've tried to become smarter and wiser with my old age, and as this channel grows, I hope I become wiser. I mean, at the moment, I think Bitcoin is the only investable coin. That being said, I do hold some altcoins, and then every once in a while, I do like to speculate on whether altcoins are going to succeed or not. But I'm just a guy. I'm not an expert. I mean, even if I was an expert, this market is unpredictable. So don't use this channel to tell you when to buy or sell. Don't use it to give you signals. Use this channel as a starting off point for your own research. And even when I turn out to be correct sometimes, a lot of people have actually been commenting and thanking us over the last 6 months. We became very bullish on Bitcoin over the last 6 months to this whole year. A lot of other channels 6 months ago were talking about an altcoin season, or for the last 6 months we were not. We were talking about Bitcoin because, Bitcoin, I thought, that was the one that was undervalued at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And then Bitcoin ended up going way up. And, a lot of you have said you appreciate that direction we took. But here's the thing, I'm going to be wrong a whole bunch too. So, I don't want credit for your wins, and I sure would not take credit for your losses. So you understand that. And this is a good reminder of that. Then speaking of bad ideas, this was just posted on Reddit a couple hours ago. He says, Welp just took out a loan. I know how it sounds, and I've heard everything under the sun on why you shouldn't do it, but I'm willing to risk it. He says I can cover the loan even if Bitcoin hits $1, so it's not going to ruin my life if it tanks. But I believe this is just the beginning. Wish me luck. It's my personal opinion. Nothing is a sure thing. Never take out a loan. I mean, that's investing too much. He says that he could afford to lose it, but still, I don't think it's necessary to take out a loan. Of course, you do you. So this next post, they updated Trump's tweet. So you remember Trump tweeted a few days ago, I'm not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile, blah, 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 drug activity. And he went on. Somebody updated this tweet as if he was talking about the internet in the 90s. So check this out. I am not a fan of the internet and other forms of electronic communication, which are not letters or paper books, whose speed is incredibly fast and based on thin air. Furthermore, I don't think the internet will ever take off or be a thing, as it is too hard to find things, and nothing beats print media when it comes to getting reliable, unbiased information. I mean, who's going to sit at home reading the news on a computer anyway? I'm hoping they bring back carrier pigeons. I used to have one that would reliably take a message from my aunt's house to my granddad in less than 3 hours. Amazing! But I guess times are changing, and there's not much room for an old guy like me anymore. So just kind of puts things into perspective a little bit. A lot of times when you don't know something or don't understand something, you automatically think it's bad, just like the internet back in the day. I'm going to finish things off by reminding you, we've been talking a lot about Trump's tweet and Facebook's Libra recently, but don't forget, guys, Justin Sun of Tron has his lunch or dinner. I think it's a lunch with Warren Buffett next week in San Francisco. So he's been tweeting about it. This article says, Sun argued that Buffett's preconceived notion about crypto is due to his decade-old interaction with Bitcoin. Sun proclaims, 10 years has passed since Bitcoin's invention. There are a lot of applications running on blockchain for so long. I also want to keep him updated on the amazing progress. So Sun is looking forward to updating Warren Buffett on just everything that's going on. The article finishes, while the mainstream media may perceive Justin Sun's 4.5 million lunch as a one-off attempt to gain some airtime, this interview signals this as the first step towards making allies within the traditional finance infrastructure. So this lunch is taking place in San Francisco, which I'm sure you know, we live in Los Angeles, and San Francisco, it's just about like an hour and 10-minute plane ride to go to San Francisco. And actually, we were thinking about going. This is kind of like my brother and I were thinking about going to this lunch. It's a historic thing that's happening for Bitcoin and blockchain, kind of like the new financial infrastructure meeting the old financial infrastructure. I mean, a lunch with Warren Buffett is not something I would want to miss. And actually, we've been in contact with somebody from Tron. I think it's like their event coordinator, and they're trying to get a bunch of cryptocurrency influencers out to kind of cover this stuff. So the people of Tron offered to pay for our accommodations if we are able to attend next week. And my brother and I are seriously considering going and kind of reporting on this and just covering this kind of historic thing. So let us know if you'd be interested in that. This lunch is taking place next week, and since we live so close, I think we'd be crazy not to report on it. So let us know. San Francisco, I hear, is beautiful. I've never been. And with that being said, if you got value in this video, make sure you support the channel. Give it a like. Is there anything else? Somebody posted this on Reddit. You can't have the highs without the lows. Completely true. You knew this wasn't going to keep going up forever. You knew eventually there'd be a cool off, and I see it as a buying opportunity. Definitely take a look at some of our prior videos like this one if you want to see how in prior bull markets 30%, 40% corrections are normal, and they could last for weeks. But if we are in a bull market, this is still a good time to invest. That's what I'm doing. My buy order is set. So that's it, my friends. Once again, let me know if you're buying the dip, if you have a buy order set, how low do you think it's going to go? And that's it. I will see you tomorrow.